from Robertson just now. Kyron Wilson barely allowed a look in. Brilliant stuff from Robertson. A couple of centuries, including the highest break so far. Matches cannot continue, and you've got to think this is the one where the trend will be altered, Stephen. These two.
John Higgins can match him in that department. I don't think you'll see, unless there's an obvious chance, obviously, of trying to get the...
This is their 27th meeting, and Allen just leads 14-12. They've played and the advantage for Higgins is that he has a match win under his belt. Interesting to hear Allen say that he's not.
Yeah, he's someone that I think very rarely have I heard him say he's happy with his game. Every interview.
One.
Excellent long pot, and give himself a chance at the golden ball. The Reds are not badly situated here either.
9.
He won this title. And his performance in, and then 2 down with 3 to play against Jack Jones. Evidence of his mettle under pressure. He's never been afraid of the winning line, Mark Allen.
25. Three.
That doesn't look to be a good angle on the black. Wow. Is there a plant at the top of the bunch? Oh, wow. Shame.
Mark Allen 14, John Higgins 4.
What a shame. Well, Higgins was a bit lucky there not to leave Allen with something straightforward, which could well have led to
John Higgins 1. Found the miss. John Higgins 4. One.
Beautifully played.
Nine.
They also met.
You have to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's already
15.
started this match.
John Higgins
pockets.
18.
So his pockets look
One.
a little bit nippy.
Eight.
This first frame still not 100% decided.
It's been a pretty
15.
eventful first frame. Mark Allen, then the danger of the forfeit, having to hit a red at the third attempt.
21. Mark Allen, 28.
Pretty good swerve from Allen. He only just managed to avoid the blue there.
One. John Higgins, 8.
Mark Allen gets a chance. He might want to play the yellow onto those balls. Or in fact, lay a snooker himself.
Foul.
Our sixth match of the tournament. First five, incredibly, all won by whitewash. And Mark Allen has the first frame on the board. John Higgins had the chance for a counter after Allen had in the semis tomorrow, which of course will also feature the title match over the best of 9 frames for that first prize of £250,000. But in spite of the fact, Stephen, that he's won a title this season, the English Open.
Judd Trump, I think, before Northern Ireland, you can correct me if I'm wrong, was down at about 40, wasn't he, in the 1 year? Struggling to get in the Player Series. John, the proverbial mile away from that pot.
I don't think anyone would be surprised to see this one head in a similar direction. Very close to the cross double.
One. Seven.
Didn't seem to get any side. Cue ball, which surprises me. Cue ball came off at a straight angle off the second cushion.
Two outstanding performances to get him. Higgins currently 11th. But Higgins at the moment Struggling a little once again, just as he did at the beginning against Ding.
You just stay in your mind a little bit and debilitate your confidence.
From long range a few times. Convincingly with back-to-back centuries.
4.
Sometimes as a player, that's what you need to sort of get that rhythm going, get that pace of the table. Decent recovery.
11.
The right size, I think, for a one-table situation.
Got to think it's a question of when, not if. Set last season, and we're still in mid-November.
$22.
Yeah, to take the cue ball up to the
29.
bulk end, so.
John Higgins, 29. 1.
He'll be very, very frustrated.
And didn't take it.
8. 15. 21.
Some traction.
1.
Never mind the... And then doubles again if you lift the trophy.
8.
Yeah, this is very, very scrappy stuff
John
from
Higgins,
these
8.
two.
Mark
Wow.
Allen, 1.
Even the doubles aren't going in for Higgins. That's unusual. Robertson, nothing unusual about that from him. A couple of centuries, including the tournament high 133.
The left side of the table, you know you're not going to leave a pot on. It's just whoever wants to sort of
So not a frame that either player will want to dwell on, but
really concentrate here, John.
10.
Right.
Higgins' highest break so far, just 29. Both players with a pot success
Stop talking, please.
at 78%. That's way off where they'd normally be, 90 plus. Well, again, I think Alan clearly feels he was frustrated that he missed that red by a couple of postcodes.
Yes, snooker's still very, very new. It will change. It's funny though, because if you're playing well, like Neil Robertson.
Very good. Very, very tricky with the rest. Very thin cut on the black.
$17. $25. $33.
Yeah, lovely shot.
41.
Wow.
Mark Allen, 48.
I mean, even on a normal 147, the players they're making them regularly enough that they don't really get that twitchy until it gets near the end, and even then, not really.
Keys to the sweet shop time for John Higgins. Look at the reds.
There's been very few better than John in the history of the game at pinching frames. Good recovery.
9.
Not been convincing today so far.
Incredible stuff.
15.
He's looked a little frustrated out there.
Really
22.
psychologically hurting your opponent. That's what makes snooker.
28.
In terms of making a counter clearance.
$42. $50.
So John Higgins is going nicely in his pursuit of something unprecedented, only to miss the routine red.
57.
But this will certainly hurt Mark Allen in a number of ways, losing a frame that looked his for the taking.
64. 67. 71. 82.
John Higgins doesn't bother with the black, but he missed a red on 48 into the right centre. It was pretty simple, the frustration written all over his face, and John Higgins, and that is the shot of a player who has belatedly found some rhythm in his game. Beautifully cued by Higgins.
John not able to stay on the black. It's all about the angle he gets on the blue here.
22.
Played it to perfection. A little bit unlucky. The cue ball, as you see, were close to the cushion to get position. That John's refused it. He's got the upper hand in this match at the moment.
John
He doesn't want to give it up.
27. One. Foul. John Higgins 6. One. Five.
Brief look, got down to the pink, but I didn't believe for 1 second he was going to play the pot. As I say,
John Higgins
he's
5.
got control of this match at the moment, John Higgins. I suppose the only thing he wasn't happy about was he couldn't really play a telling safety shot because he was always leaving Mark Allen that easy reply. Yeah, nice shot.
One.
Which you've got to have, because more often than not you won't play your A game.
8.
And it's hard to argue with the trophies he's picked up the last 3 or 4 seasons. It's hard to argue that's not the right way to go. But it's whether it's
15.
His success at the English Open this season took his ranking title tally to 12. He'd be the first to tell you that
22.
one thing he could do this season in this campaign for Allen
he's
36.
chosen the latter.
That said, he made a habit of winning from
Foul.
an unusual error.
Behind the black. Hit it a lot harder than I thought he would. He's left a chance. But he has potted it. It's a risk.
10.
No. Yeah, it's just...
13.
But it's just the one snooker, and when you're playing John Higgins,
4. John Higgins 4.
.31 minutes. Just
Higgins
overcooked
5.
it. John Higgins seemed to be in control of that fourth frame, but in the end, Mark Allen, through sheer determination, battled his way back to take it. Very different sort of match earlier against Kyron Wilson. Robertson in irresistible scoring form, couple of centuries ahead of the final.
A little bit more aggressive with a safety shot there, Mark Allen. Thicker contact on the bunch to try and open up reds.
And Inevitably, when the snooker isn't fluent, the average shot times go up.
Different snooker matches. It shows you 2 matches can change. Robertson completely dominant.
Entirely thrilled with things this afternoon either. But he'll be a good deal happier if he can get to 4 and move into the last 4. The Xi'an Grand Prix was the cut-off for this tournament. I have to say. And John Higgins has decided to finally. But I tell you what, the balls are in not a bad situation now if someone does get in. So finally, good pot. Never easy with all the extensions on cue and rest. It was pretty thin.
John Higgins, 8.
Well, unorthodox.
Foul.
Miscue.
Mark Allen, 4. One.
That was very well cued, though, in the circumstances by Allen. Some of the comebacks he produced on his way to the title in Brentwood were incredible. That one's only just wriggled in.
13.
We had a couple of 40s.
19. $26.
high value colours to
33,
win this frame without bothering about the black ball.
so to 8, .44, Mark Allen 49, one, five,
Allen in, and he's played a very solid frame since then, and he's going to be edging in front by the looks of it. Not in the mood to give up his title lightly, it's become, but it's Mark Allen who's got his nose in front after another half-hour frame, 33 minutes. But that's exactly what Allen didn't want, having worked his socks off for that 3-2 lead, leaving Higgins an immediate red.
He's decided to just go out on the attack. Yeah, great shot, great shot.
4-0 victory over Ding Junhui.
7, John Higgins 12,
Because there is a path in the back of the tail that Mark Allen, as we said, plays a kind of no-risk snooker.
one, seven,
And that cannon,
Mark Allen 7. Switch off your phone, please.
and again.
One,
So Mark Allen gets another opportunity in the frame he needs to move through.
This is a
7, .14,
In his first match, it's about getting through, giving himself the chance to find his form as this tournament unfolds.
21, .28,
Oh dear.
One.
But no.
Mark Allen, 3.
Wow, what was it? Where was the cue ball?
Well, he's managed to navigate that cue ball. Just too thick.
Should he wish? Oh, in fact, it was the green he had to avoid. Mark Allen literally a couple of pots away from securing it. Don't think this match will make any highlight reels, but
That's the point, isn't it? It's all about getting to 4
11.
today. Mark Allen has not made... It's what's turned him into a regular winner on tour. Already a champion this season, of course, at the English Open when... And it can only
18.
bode well if you can... Caliber, one of the greats who's had an afternoon to forget. A very frustrating one for Higgins. Of a successful title defence, still very much alive.